Welcome to Beverly Beach Camptown RV Resort. Celebrating 35 years, single-family owned. They're one of the few resorts in the U.S. situated directly on the ocean with 1,500 linear feet of Atlantic Ocean beachfront for your enjoyment, with attractions like Daytona Beach 30 miles to the south and St. Augustine, the nation's oldest city 32 miles to the north. There are activities to keep everyone busy. They're truly a year-round premier camping destination. So what are you waiting for? Check them out at BeverlyBeachCamptown.com.
Want to take your camping to the next level? Then why not try glamping? Welcome to RV Glamping Adventures, where you can have a little glamour with your travel adventures. Please join your hosts, Neal and Kathy, as they share RV glamping information, RV park reviews, product recommendations, and so much more. Here's Neal and Kathy.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of RV Glamping Adventures with Neal and Kathy. I'm Neal.
And I'm Kathy. I feel like we haven't done a show in a little while.
I know, we've been busy.
This is kind of late.
This is late. Usually we're like once a week, bam, right on time.
Yeah, it's been, as usual, busy since we come back from our big trip down to Florida and D.C. Like, we're already getting ready to go away on another trip again. I can't believe it. Like, in a couple days, we head out again.
So cool.
So cool. So, of course, as usual, we're in getting ready to go mode. But this one I feel like it's going to be so easy to pack for because there's only 3 of us going.
Yeah.
This is weird.
It's just you, me, and Olivia, and which is totally different. The other kids have lots of other stuff going on. They have active lives. They hit that age.
Yeah, we have kids that don't live with us anymore. So, and one that does, that he's in Europe.
He's in Europe.
Of all places. So he's off having an amazing adventure, not in an RV, but he's having an awesome adventure, great opportunity. So, and the other 2 don't live here anymore and are working and have their own lives. Yep. So we decided, what are we waiting for? Let's take Olivia and go for another adventure.
I'm excited about this.
So where are we heading out, Neal?
We are going to Old Orchard Beach, Maine.
Yep.
Which is one of our favorite places. We actually found it on our way to Prince Edward Island. It was like halfway between
years ago,
here.
2008, I think we found it. We went, what's halfway to PEI up in Canada? And I think I literally went bonk on a map, and we found Old Orchard Beach. And I think this is our 3rd or 4th trip there. I really can't remember.
I think that was our second large trip.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Ooh.
But we found this great place,
was awesome.
And sometimes you got to go back and visit the gems because Olivia was younger. We've kind of dragged her along as the youngest because she had older siblings. So we've always just kept traveling, and she's always been a great traveler.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She goes awesome with the flow. She's a laid back kid. She's awesome. She's a girl. She can be a little bit of drama, but she.
As her father, I never see that.
Oh, right, because you're not wrapped around her little finger at all.
No.
Right. Being the only daughter. So we thought it'd be fun to go back there because I need some more beach, so we got to go do that. That's a good one. And it's different than when you go down south. Going up, into Maine and up that way, it's just a different beach experience. Not all beaches are the same.
No, I've never seen 2 beaches that are the same. They might look beachy, but they're different.
Different kinds of sand, different textures, different waters, different vibe going on.
When we were down in Cocoa Beach just on this last trip, and Flagler Beach, which are both beautiful, beautiful beaches, totally different from each other.
Yeah.
The water was nice and warm. It was warm. It was like in the 80s. It felt like it was incredibly hot. And I remember a couple of years ago, we were up at Old Orchard Beach. It was 100 degrees, and the water was 60.
Yeah, I actually find that really refreshing.
Oh, it was amazing.
At first, it, literally sucks the life and breath out of you. But I don't know. I find that very healing, for...
Joint
honestly,
pain.
It's sort of like having an ice bath.
Yeah, it was. It was
so
cryotherapy.
Exactly. And, still able to walk up and down the beach, collect some shells. But, it's cold.
It's cold, but it's a great beach. I mean, it's a great beach.
It's really great.
So I love this beach. It's 7 miles of white sand with a little bit of a...
And where are we staying?
We are staying at Wild Acres RV Resort, one of the Sun communities. And we've been there with Sun for a little while. We've stayed at a few of them. They're great. They're always clean, always run well. The staff's always nice.
Very professional.
Very professional.
And this is only a couple blocks from the beach. So we're not right on the beach like we were when we were down in Florida, which is always wonderful. But hey, as long as I'm close enough to hear the waves, I'm happy. We can walk. We can make it down there.
we are going to explore a little bit more this year because we're bringing our car.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to that. Now and I want to do a lot of walking. Neal and I like to get our steps in. We have a Fitbit. We like to get our steps in.
Going for 16,000 a day.
Well, hopefully we were doing like 22,000
we were
down in Florida and DC. So we we're going to give you guys a review when we go down there of how the park's doing, what's going on in Old Orchard. We had a couple restaurants we found, and I know you want to go back to that gelato place.
Oh, the gelato place is amazing.
So there's a couple things that we've done before. We got to go back. Like, those are things Olivia remembers and wants to revisit because there's good memories there. So, there's a fun pier, and it's just like a little touristy town, but it's lots of fun, lots to do. And then we're heading down to New York City, baby.
Yeah, I'm not nervous at all.
No, Neal's a little worried because we went. I think we took a wrong turn last time we went.
We followed the GPS.
And we have, our RVs 12.6, and there's some low bridges there. We don't want to lose the air conditioner unit.
So this is my fear, because we're also towing the car. The air conditioners get ripped off the top and get thrown on the car.
You visualize this
it's
whole
awful.
thing.
It's awful.
Other RVs make it. We made it last time. It's going to be okay.
I remember getting out and saying to the guy, "Oh my God, how do people get here?" He goes, "You just get off the exit and it's right there." I'm
we
like,
totally went the wrong way.
Oh my God.
But you know what I think it was, Neal? There was construction going on.
There was.
And so I think that they were doing a lot of stuff. And that's years ago now. So
we're just going to follow their directions from their website
Yeah.
and make that happen.
Yeah, so our plans there, it's pretty loose. The only thing we definitely set was we wanted to go back to the 9/11 memorial.
Absolutely,
I just think you have to go when you're
Yep.
there and pay respect. But we didn't get a chance to go to the museum last time.
It wasn't open.
It wasn't open. It was almost done.
Yeah.
It was I think it was like opening a month or two later.
Yeah.
So we definitely got tickets for that. And you do pay to get in that, and we booked a time and everything. So that's the only thing that we set in stone. So we've got lots of ideas, though. Olivia does, anyway. I don't know if you know. Olivia's got tons.
We're going to
of
go to
ideas.
Sephora. We're going to go to Gucci. But I just want to make it clear, though. My only fear of going to New York is just driving to that one park. After that, I love New York. The people are fantastic. Getting around is easy. It's a great place.
We literally have had, and I used to know New York a lot better. I used to go for work a lot, and I had the trains down. I had it down. And last time we went, I don't know, I was so disoriented. Like, I find in D.C. the metro is so much easier to follow. It's color-coded. Well, so's the trains and the subway.
There's more of them.
It's so confusing. And then I'll think I know where we're going. We go down there, and I'm like, I'm so lost. And then people literally come up to you and say, are you lost? And, like, literally want to help you.
Yeah, that was nice.
So I don't know if that's been since 9/11 or how it was before, but I find it very friendly.
I can actually say,
hopefully people will help us again.
When I was a kid, one of my earlier experiences of going to New York with a bunch of friends, I was in my early 20s, and I went to New York with my friends, and it's a different New York now.
Is it a kinder?
It is a kinder, gentler New York. It is. I mean, people were very nice.
How could it not be?
But it's just gotten so nice. Everybody's just lovely and helpful, and we've always had a good time.
Yeah, so Olivia has a lot to say on what's going on in this trip. I mean, she's
going to be a little spoiled on this one.
Yeah, she's going to be. And I think that's great. Everybody's it kind of feels like in some ways our kids, like she's having a totally different childhood
she really is.
Than her older brother, and it's so weird how everybody's had a different thing. But, we're just going to have fun, and I kind of want it to be, us making memories with her, and she doesn't remember a whole lot. I think we were there like 5 years ago, and she's 13, so how would you remember much?
I remember just holding onto her hand, just like, stay with me.
Yeah, especially Times Square.
And now she's almost as tall as me.
Yeah,
so.
I know we want to kind of hit over that way. Central Park you can't miss. We were thinking of the Museum of Modern Art. We did the Museum of Natural History last time. So we try to make every trip, as you guys know, a little different.
Made famous in Night of the Museum. Yeah, and it was famous before that. But
infamous for the kids. Yeah. So we want to see where she wants to go, and we're just going to sort of go with the day and see. Because we're bringing Billy along, our little doggy along with us. So she's got to, have her times of relief that we need to come back.
We got to go back.
Let her out and take her for walks and stuff like that.
Which I think
we didn't talk about where we were staying. We're going to be staying in Jersey City.
Yes.
At Liberty RV Park and
Liberty
Marina.
Harbor RV and Marina.
And Marina, right.
It's the closest one to New York City, and actually at the like you park there, you look at the Statue of Liberty, and over to the left is the ferry that goes into Wall Street, which we're going to take.
And there's the Freedom Tower. Yeah. And they were building it. They weren't done with
beautiful
that
skyline.
Last time.
And actually...
you can't get more convenient for an RV park. There is nothing closer. There's something out like Hudson Valley area about an hour away.
Drive,
Well, they do tours. I think it's at a KOA, and that's great if you want to do that. But we really want to be right there. If Neal, as soon as Neal gets over the hump of being
Once
terrified,
we're in there, we're good.
Yeah. And going home, you'll panic too because you're so relaxed.
I'm easygoing. I am easygoing.
Okay.
I've already mapped out gas stations. No flying J's.
There's
so
no
I'm
flying
good.
J's on
so
this
I'm
one,
good.
but we're on major roads. It's going to be fine.
We'll be on the throughway most of the time.
This is where his OCD goes into high drive.
I got issues.
Yeah, so
I got issues.
But we're looking forward to. We're going to try the ferry going in. We're interested in trying out Uber while we're down there. We've never done that before.
Ian's done Uber all over Orlando, and he loves it.
Yeah, he loves it. So we're going to get the app set up before we go because I kind of want to be able to just sort of get to places and walk around. We want to again put on thousands of steps a day there because that's what I love getting that. I love walking around, getting the steps in, getting your exercise, sightseeing, and just going with the day. And maybe we'll see some famous people.
Ooh.
You never know. I'm kind of in my mind, I don't know if you know this, I kind of have it in my head that we might want to hit down by the Rockefeller Center over that way and maybe get on Today's Show and put a sign up, in the morning.
You do that Monday morning.
Adventures.com, check us out. Yeah. We'll see if I can get up and out.
You have to wake up early, get in all that traffic with everybody on the train and bus.
Maybe that's where the Uber and the ferry come in. I don't know.
Did Uber run that early?
That's where we're going to be celebrating my birthday, too, because I'm going to be 25.
Yay! So
that's where it stopped for me. I just celebrate that anniversary every year. Yeah. So this would be the 21st anniversary of my 25th birthday.
I think you look beautiful.
Thanks.
You look beautiful.
Blah. You're going to make everybody throw up. Okay, so we thought it'd be fun to, first we should say what we've been up to. We still got to go get the RV, picking that up on Sunday.
Yeah, there was a couple issues with it because it's a house on wheels. Trip,
house on wheels, stuff happens.
That's how it goes.
So we took it to the dealership, got a few things tweaked, the toilet,
the handle. It's not a traditional handle like you guys who RV probably know this, but it's the floor pedal handle.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it's a side floor pedal handle, and the spring broke or whatever. So about 4 days left in our trip, we were flushing.
On the last trip.
Yeah, on the last trip, we were flushing
with our hands.
It was weird. we
with our face practically in the toilet, but we made it work. But it wasn't.
It wasn't great.
That wasn't really glamping.
No.
So we got that fixed. And you guys always have to remember when you bring stuff in, first question, is this under warranty? Most dealerships are great in looking that up for you and making sure you're covered and all of that stuff. But that was covered. We made sure we talked to them about it. That was covered. So we were like, geez, are we going to need... we only had to pay for the spring and all that stuff. It wasn't any big deal.
It was a part or something.
But, we had that discussion. What was the other thing that we had to...
There was a hinge above the microwave that kept falling off.
That's been an ongoing problem.
Where we keep our vitamins, so...
The bigger problem that we keep dealing with is, and I would tell anybody that has a Coachman Encounter, we have a 2013, and I don't know how far back it goes from that. Do you know any older ones than this thing that we've had this issue?
We've had this issue, but tell them what the issue is first.
Well, I was going to.
I know, go ahead. I was
Your mind, I could see, was going a mile ahead. But whenever we take a trip, typically when it's through
a long trip.
nothing against West Virginia, guys, but it seems to be when we go through some mountains, like when we headed down to Florida, we were going down through West Virginia, and when there's a lot of crosswinds, then we have this issue on the passenger side in the wheel well. Sort of if you were looking at the wheel well, like on the passenger side, the fender, it constantly has, after these longer trips, we come back and it has a bit of a
crack. A crack.
And it goes up, it's been 12 inches long.
And
it can flap in the wind. And I mean, if you don't get this has been handled under the Coachman knows it's an issue.
Coachman knows it's an issue.
So we've done a lot of Band-Aid sort of things, so to speak. They've done, what have they put all in, Neal?
They put in new brackets. They've always replaced it. And Coachman knows it's an issue. The dealership knows it's an issue. And actually, I went to an RV forum for Forest River's RV forum, and a lot of people with Coachman know it's an issue. It's the Coachman Encounter. It goes all the way to the 15 leased model.
Yeah.
And it's someone actually theorized they thought the plastic in the fender was too thin, and that over the vibrations it tears.
Yeah,
it's like a microfracture that like rips.
The common thing people have is I just came back from a trip where there was some mountain driving or there was a lot of crosswinds, which it's like driving a billboard sometimes.
Oh my God! Yeah,
a throughway and winds hitting you and you're driving sideways. So those are the trips it happens on. It's 9 times out of 10, it seems to be on the passenger side. However, we have seen the odd person deal with both
Right.
sides. We
Correct.
have not had that problem.
Knock on wood.
So they're going to give us another Band-Aid again for this next trip because they can't get in a new piece until when we come back. So they're going to make all that happen for us. So other than that, we're going to just load it up quick, and we're heading out on the road and going to enjoy this vacation. So
and I got it washed too.
well, yeah, well, that's has
I have
to
issues,
be.
but it had to get washed.
It
was
has to get
dirty.
washed. So anyway, we thought it'd be kind of fun to go over. I hate to say, it's only it's toward the end of July here, but I kind of start feeling like there's a slippery slope at this point. Like time's running out and summer's coming to a close.
I know.
So I have like this goal. We're down 56 days officially left of summer.
Are you serious?
Now, to me, that probably goes into, I don't know when it becomes fall.
I think it's like
The autumn
September
equinox.
20th or something.
Yeah, and you know what? For me, it's like everybody's heading back to school. If you're from the South, it's about the third week of August. We go up here, up north, school starts in like the first week of September. So we're down to like a month left.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but summer's coming to an end. We're hitting that slippery slope on the way down.
Yes.
So I thought it'd be fun to sort of talk about, boy, we got to fit some stuff in before the summer is done.
So we made a list.
So we made a list of the
Yes.
top 10. Each didn't look at each other's lists, so
Nope.
I have no idea what Neal has come up with.
She's
I can't
looking.
wait
Stop
to
looking.
hear. I can't see. You're across the table. We came up with a top 10 list of things to do that we want to accomplish before summer, and hopefully it inspires you guys to get out there and enjoy what's left, because for some of us it's a really long winter.
And also suggestions for things to do
Yeah,
as well.
we're trying
things
to
we've done.
inspire, and things that I don't know what you did, but I put things that I still want to do.
Oh.
So
Well, I put things I want to do too. Again.
Okay. So why don't we start? We're going to take turns going
All right,
10
you go
down
first.
to 1.
Ladies
10
first.
will be, I don't know that there's any order. It's things to get done. But for number 1 to me is like the top thing I need to get done
Oh,
before the end of summer.
absolutely.
Okay. So number 10, you start. Number 10, what do you want to get done before the end
Top
of summer?
10 thing I'd like to
Oh,
do.
I should go.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
I feel we need a sound effects machine.
We really do. I know. There it is.
So, a picnic.
Really?
I think going
We
on
have
a
not
picnic.
taken,
We
no,
haven't
we have
gone
not
on
had a picnic. Like on a
think-
trip?
Doesn't
Or
matter.
just whatever.
Even
Go
in
on
the
a-
summer. My list is like
Maybe
either
like
on
a
trip.
fancy picnic, like champagne and fine cheeses.
Ooh, I do like fine cheeses.
So this would be like a romantic thing, or not kids, right? 'Cause
No, we
they
do
don't-
everything with the kids.
they
This is a
shouldn't drink.
romantic
They shouldn't
thing.
drink,
This is
first
a
of all.
romantic thing.
Okay, so,
So
all
what do you
right.
think? We do it like I think it's very important, especially
We're gonna put this up. We're gonna like make this happen.
a romantic picnic.
This isn't just talk.
No, this is real.
Okay,
This is happening.
This is happening. All right. Well, that's your thing.
I'll
You're gonna
take
make
care
it
of
happen. Okay. All right. My 10 was I'd like to go antiquing.
Very
we
nice.
usually go, it's not something we do all the time, but it's something we like to do. I think it's fun to get to know an area by going to see their antique dealers.
Oh, we've
And
gone. Remember when we were in?
You learned so much history, I
where
think.
was it?
We were in Binghamton,
Binghamton.
visiting Ian last
Yeah,
year,
that
and
was really
someone told
nice.
us there's some really great antique shops there. And we took the kids with us, and they had a blast.
Yeah, they
'Cause
had a
there's-
great time.
We just sort of got lost. They had some big ones, the super antique dealer thing.
And we watched 6 guys take a piano up the stairs.
Yeah, that was interesting.
fun.
So, yeah, I'd like to go antiquing. I thought particularly maybe in the Outer Banks, since we have a car,
Ooh.
that might be an interesting place. I don't know
Outer
what
Banks?
exists. Oops, I didn't mean to say Outer Banks. I have OB. I meant to say Old Orchard Beach. Apparently, I want to go to the Outer Banks.
Ooh.
I have been thinking about that.
I would go to
that
the Outer-
keeps
I would
coming
go
up.
back.
But we can't this summer. Maybe next year we'll have to
You know,
talk about that again.
and just a little hint for anybody who this is just my opinion, is totally aside. But last time we went to the Outer Banks, we went in April.
Not a good time
It
to
was
go.
windy and cold, and
40
it was
degrees.
beautiful, but windy and cold. And we talked to people; they said go in September.
Yes. Well, that's okay.
They said after the
we
tours
haven't
are
come
gone.
up with our list of 2017 trips yet.
Outer Banks is
I
one
am
of them.
thinking. Let me tell
All
you.
right, good. I like
All right,
it.
so go antiquing. I thought about Old Orchard Beach. That would be a cool spot.
That'd be very cool.
In New York, if that would be really interesting to see if there's some stores along the way there, little shops. I don't know. I thought that might be kind of neat in the city.
Yeah.
And definitely when we go to Canada, you know how we're always passing. One of our other trips coming up in a few weeks after this one is going over to Canada to Shirkston Beach, and there's antique dealers along there
There
too.
is. So we should bring our car then.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so
good.
too. So we're gonna. That's my thing. Go antiquing. What do you have for number 9?
I do like that. That's
yeah,
a great
I know
idea.
it's fun.
My number 9, go to an outdoor concert.
we did that.
I know, and that's why I said.
Oh, you just came up with ideas of things we did.
No, I didn't actually. I think going to an outdoor concert. I'd love to go to another one.
Okay,
it was earlier, about a month ago.
Yeah,
you and I, we went with a bunch of friends, and we saw Bare Naked Ladies and Howard Jones.
Not literally Naked Ladies. This is a Canadian band called BNL, Bare Naked Ladies.
And we saw Howard Jones and Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
OMD.
Which are the hardest maneuvers to do.
Well, of course, because you could trip.
You're blind, basically.
Right. And that's why we all dance funny in the 80s.
I think so, too.
Maybe that.
We had our eyes closed. But I think I would love to go to another concert.
Yeah, no, that'd be
cool.
So,
I mean, that was just such a great day to
maybe
take a couple chairs.
Maybe we can look at something like Labor Day weekend. We don't have any plans, so...
Go find something.
Staycation-y kind of thing.
But it has to be a band we like, because otherwise it's like,
I don't
want to go listen to junk stuff.
That's like pulling teeth for me.
No.
Okay, my number 9, which is an easy one to do, because I think I've really made this next trip sort of centered around this, is eating some lobster.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like that's a really hard one. Twist my arm.
That was going to be mine.
I'm going to eat lobster.
But to me, that was a given.
Yeah, so when we go to Old Orchard Beach, there will be a lot of lobster.
There'll be a couple days of lobster.
Yes.
And actually, lobster is really not bad for you.
It's quite good for you. It's the drawn butter that's the problem, which I can do without, honestly. I think lobster is fantastic.
And I think it's the lobster roll. Although they're tasty, the bun and mayonnaise kind of like probably
really bring
extra.
It all down. Yeah. So, I want to eat lobster. All right, number 8, Neal. What do you have?
I actually think that my number 8 was try a new RV park.
Okay.
I know, that's kind of like, but it's do something different. Go out of the box.
So you're inspiring people to do something different.
Do something different, yeah. Like, because a lot of times, and I know a lot of our friends do the same thing, and we go back and we revisit things, but we also try new stuff. Revisiting is also cool because, like, what is old can be new again. I totally see that.
Right.
But also,
it's a different thing every time.
We know a lot of people who they go to the same park 4 or 5 times a year. If that's what you love, that's fantastic. Keep doing it. But sometimes, if you have the ability,
it's like challenging
try
yourself.
something different.
Yeah, outside of your
box.
box.
Go someplace else.
Yeah.
We've gone to a few places that we've been like, I'd go back there again. Or like Old Orchard Beach. First time we went, didn't know what to expect. Had a great time.
You might find a new favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My number 8 is something I've been doing lately that I revisited in my life, and that is being creative and painting.
See, yeah, you're very amazing.
So I encourage people to, one thing, I actually have sold my pictures and I'm doing it again. It's just finding sort of creative outlets in the summer. I just think it's such a nice time to, like, you can even go outside, paint a landscape. Mm-hmm. I also make jewelry. I think it's really, really important. The one thing in our business that we do is we really encourage people. And again, with what we do here, it's to encourage and inspire. And I think everyone needs some outlet in their life of creative expression.
I don't really have one, but...
Well, dance or writing or, I blog, so I like to write. Yeah. I need multiple forms of creative outlets. That's what I thrive on. And
can I tell you, since you've painted and made jewelry and blogged and had multiple forms of creative outlets, you're happy.
I'm happy.
I like that.
So, and let me tell you, you don't have to be good.
No.
Because you can go to any craft store, Michael's, Joann's, places like that, get some canvas, get some acrylics or watercolor or oil and some brushes. If you've never done that, you don't even know what you're missing. Did
you put any? I know, I'm sorry, but did you put pictures up on our office website?
Yeah, if you want to check them out, they're under Dr. Neal Pinatora. How do I have that? Wellness, DC Wellness. I don't even know.
Yeah, but
it's offhand.
Dr. Neal Pinatora Wellness, it's called.
Yes.
And it's our office website. She actually took some pictures and put them up there. So
that might
take a look at
inspire
their artwork. They're great.
But I don't even just go out there and abstract. Let me tell you what, abstract is never wrong. You can't. People don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. But did you have fun and with playing with textures? Almost like playing in the mud. It's kind of fun. So I would say one thing I'm going to continue to do, and I'm encouraging people to try or go back to or whatever, painting, some creative outlet of some kind, writing, making jewelry, whatever it might be. Maybe it's building something.
Candle
with
making.
Candle making, whatever. I'm just saying, while it's nice out, maybe you could take that craft outside too.
So, okay. And I'm sorry for interrupting you because I know you had a point to get through, but
I lose my thoughts if I don't get it out.
I know, but I love your artwork, and I was thinking, hey, people should see it. I know you're going to go puke.
Oh, God.
But I love your artwork.
Okay, thank you.
You're very good.
Thank you.
Quite talented.
Thank you. All right, number 7.
Number 7.
What you got?
You're not going to believe this one.
What?
Zip line. I think
you had not one original thought here.
No, we've done it. We've done it, but
You want to do it
I
again?
do want to do it again. And I actually think if we're encouraging and inspiring people, I think
if you haven't done it, do it.
it's fantastic.
It's safe.
It's safe. It's really challenging to the point where it's really just mental. So it's if you get there,
People mean mental, like, what are you, crazy?
Well, a little bit, but especially when we did it over the alligators, that was nuts. But it was great and safe. But you stand at the edge and you're looking down, and you're sometimes like 30, 40 feet up, and going, "Oh my God, what if this thing breaks?" But then you take the plunge, you do it, and then next thing you know,
what it does for you, like it's this I did it
huge,
feeling, it does so much for
ego
your
boost.
self-esteem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. Okay, number 7 I have is visit a farmer's market.
we've
We
done
have
that.
When?
Okay, we didn't do it.
No, we didn't. We usually do that,
Yeah, we
either
did.
locally or on a trip. So, like, I would really, again, like to try to find, some fresh local fruits and vegetables on, like, our next trip.
Yeah, that'd be a
To-
great
to
idea.
seek that out. Particularly, I thought it'd be kind of neat, even in New York. I always wonder how they do their grocery
I
shopping
think
there.
do they have farmers markets
They
in
do. Of
in
course
Central
they
Park?
do. Oh, I don't know if Central Park, but we need to look that up.
We should look
So,
that up. That's cool.
That's another
That's
thing.
a genius plan.
All right, what do you have for number 6?
Go on a hike.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. We haven't gone on a hike.
Okay, yeah, we have, but I mean, our hikes are just going for
No,
long
I'm like
walks.
go up in the woods, go
Well,
on a
there's
hike,
hike paths
go on a
in-
hike path.
in Old Orchard Beach
Yes.
at Wild Acres.
I mean,
they
it's
have
a
some.
little different than beach walking. Just go out on a
Yeah.
hike. Actually, we kind of went on a hike when we went to Griffith Sculpture Park locally. But
We did, see?
yeah,
Okay,
I guess so.
yeah, again, I'm interested to see what else you have on that list. That might be something out of your box. I'm kidding. I know you're trying to inspire, but okay.
Mine's all inspirational.
Okay,
We're gonna have
mine
to take
is-
a break
mine-
now while I create a new list.
Okay. All right. So what I came up with for my number 6, and don't laugh, is read a book. I haven't read a book yet this summer. I had these grandiose plans. We've been busy, and I've been painting and blogging and making jewelry and working
Writing
and
and
driving
working
RVs.
and-
I haven't read a book
No,
besides a magazine with pictures in it. So I'm going to read a book.
I haven't read a book in years.
Terrible.
Yeah.
We should be reading books and using
I
our brains.
love reading books.
I've just been using my brain for other things. So
I've been
my
reading
goal
comic
before
books.
school starts for some of these kids, I'm going to read a book.
Do comic books count?
Okay, I guess it
No,
seems
it doesn't
very
count.
no.
It's not.
It's not a novel. I should say read a novel.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What do you have for number 5?
You're gonna pick on me again. This is. I want to inspire people to exercise.
This is your excuse to exercise.
Exercise, because now you think about it, it's summertime, right? I had a thought behind this. This one I actually really thought out. It's summertime, right? You got a few months left. You've got about 6 weeks left of summer. If you do anything for 6 weeks, it becomes a pattern. And you have 6 weeks left. Go out there and exercise. If it's going for a walk, if it's taking up running, if it's going to the gym or riding your bike, it becomes a habit. Because at least in where we live,
By the way, it's 8 weeks. Just to be specific.
so we have 8 weeks left. That's even better. You can
Officially.
really develop a pattern.
Now we have been known to get some snow here in October, so
That's true. But
But
if
it's-
you go out and now's the time to do it. If you're going to exercise, do it now. Everybody waits until January 1st to start the new time, and then it's cold and you don't want to do it and you get bored and then the snow, blah, 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 or whatever the reason. There's excuses.
Right.
Right now, no excuse. You go out, enjoy the outdoors, go out and inspire yourself to exercise.
My motto is get fit so you can RV longer.
I like that.
Okay.
She actually says that to me all
I
the
do.
time.
Yeah. All right. My number 5 is actually sort of in that vein. We have done a few 5Ks this past year, so we haven't signed up. The thing is you can go, we're going to do another one.
And then we go on away.
We need to sign up for another 5K. So once you've signed up for it and you planned it, like I had this one I wanted to do. It was a
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald run. It was last night.
Yeah.
We missed it.
I know.
So you have to book it because all of a sudden it's over. So, and we've been running. We run every day, and so we've been, doing that's our exercise, our big cardio thing we do. But we need to sign up for another 5K.
I would love to do that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
just to
gonna
watch even
happen.
our times, because I know last year when we did our first
They're
5K,
fun.
I
They always
almost
end
died.
they always end with a party. So
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, how
always
can you go
fun.
wrong?
Yeah.
All right, what do you have for number 4?
I think everybody should do this.
Oh, another one.
If you've
Okay.
never done this before, everybody should do this for number 4 for summer.
What?
Chicken wings on the grill.
After the 5K.
After exercise, I didn't know if that kind of like went together
well,
after
it's
I put
not
them in
fried,
order.
it's grilled.
But
That's
grilled chicken wings,
healthier
we did that for
you.
the first time this year, and it's awesome.
We have, though, this marinade up north called Chevettas. And I'm sure everybody in their area has their marinade that they use, whether it be barbecue, sauce,
it's like
rubs,
a spicy
whatever.
vinegary.
Oh, this thing, I could drink it. But
Yeah.
it's delicious. So we did that on our last trip, and we are doing it actually the first day on this next trip.
Yep.
We are not going out to eat. We will be doing Chevetta's chicken wings on the grill. Delicious, slow cooked.
So
fabulous.
that's, you know what? I'll bet you there's people out
Oh, yeah,
there going...
again, it's like eating lobster. It's like
yeah.
twist my arm.
They're like, hey, it's summertime. What haven't I done yet? I'll bet you they didn't do chicken wings on the grill.
Okay, so here's my number 4. Mini golf. We have not gone mini golfing yet this summer.
That's true.
So we talked about there's a really good place to go in Old Orchard Beach, but there's also one that I'm interested in this one, doing it quite on a budget.
Okay.
Doing some things on a budget.
All right.
And it does look like Wild Acres has a really nice mini putt. I call it mini putt, miniature golf,
Yeah.
whatever course that we just haven't done. It's something
we'll
I do
do it.
every summer. We
We'll
haven't
do it.
done it yet. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Usually we've done that. So
I love you, but
it's
time.
a fun family activity.
We have had no time.
We have, though. They're at almost every RV park. We have not
Yeah,
partaken. Like, there's a great one at Cherry Hill. We were busy seeing
We
the
were
sights.
very busy, and then everybody went and fell asleep because it was exhausting.
24,000 steps in a
You
day.
know?
Okay, what do you have for number 3?
I think hang out in the sun. And so that could be anything, right? Because I really love it.
I just think these are not, like, you didn't stretch the brain. I love you, I do, but okay.
I did stretch the brain.
Okay, get outside, basically.
But
have some
just,
fresh air.
and then breathe and enjoy the sun. Go out there, because a lot of people they don't really enjoy that kind of thing, I guess. And there's for us 8 weeks left of it, really. And now go out and be in the sun.
Yeah.
I know that I couldn't think of number 3, so I can't.
I think I was thinking for my number 3 about the barbecue again. Too, I'm sitting here, my stomach is actually growling, so I must be thinking about food. But I would like to do one thing that we did on one of our trips is we did barbecue pizza, or pizza on the barbecue. We haven't done that yet this year, and that's sort of everybody does their own individual pizzas.
That's great.
And puts their own toppings. For whatever reason, it's always really fun.
That would be great with grilled chicken wings.
That would be really good. That would be really good.
Seriously.
Except you're going to have a lot of it. I don't know if we could split up the space and the...
Buy another grill.
Either way, I want to do another pizza on the grill.
like
That's
that.
a really fun way to have pizza. If you haven't done it yet, it's a whole different taste to the pizza. A little
you've-
smokiness.
We've done some non-pizzas before that way.
non-pizzas.
That was good.
I'm going to see if the gluten-free pizza for me is going to work on that. I'm not so sure about that, but it'll make it crispy.
It will, and it'll be smoky.
That usually tastes a little better.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Everything tastes better when it's crispy.
crispy. All right, what do you have for number 2?
Spend time with your family.
Yes.
So I think family reunions, a lot of them happen this time of year.
I think those happen less and less. I just had a conversation
I know,
with
we were
somebody.
talking about that
That's
the
like
other
a
day.
dying thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
For some people, it might be a good idea to plan a big family party or get together. We're having one for my parents' 50th anniversary party.
But that's an anniversary party.
Yeah, but it's still bringing together.
That's
I think
true.
there's 80 people coming, so
Yeah.
family, friends, and a lot of the family, or I should say friends that are coming are like family.
Sure.
So, plan a party, have a get together. Yeah.
I mean, with my own family, we used to do family.
Friends can be family. For people, so.
Totally. Yeah, we used to do family reunions when I was a kid, but as the people got older, we stopped doing that.
Well, I think
generations change,
and you see each other on Facebook, so people can't be bothered to see. So see each other face to face. Don't have a Facebook party. All right.
What's yours?
My number 2 was build a sandcastle.
Are we gonna do that?
We have to. We didn't build a sandcastle. We've been at a beach. We never built a sandcastle.
no.
I just tend to walk up and down the beach and then sit and then go get wet, then walk up and down the beach and then sit. I want to build a sandcastle.
Let's do that.
That's happening on Old Orchard Beach.
That's it.
For real.
Okay.
Do we still have stuff?
We'll buy it.
I think we did because
We
we were
probably
using
do.
it. Mitchell was trying to catch that one fish.
Yeah, we have stuff. That's
So
right.
we have a video of him on Facebook and YouTube of my 19-year-old, almost 20-year-old trying to catch fish
In
on
a
the
bucket.
beach, in a bucket.
Yeah, and he's 6'4".
And he did it. He got one.
He got one.
Nobody else could do it.
But he's
him.
6'4". To watch him reach.
It was so funny.
It
It
is
was
hysterical.
so funny. And he's animated anyway. Okay, Neal, here we go. Number 1. What do you
My
have?
number one thing to
What
do
must
for
you
the
do
summer. Go
before
to a
summer?
beach.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're going
Really?
to 2. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Wow.
I know. But you know what?
One's on a lake, one's on the ocean.
Right. But people should go to the beach. That's what I'd like to
so
do.
therapeutic and
it's,
healing
I
and
mean,
wonderful.
inspiring. It is,
Just wear your sunblock. Be safe.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
watch the tide and all. But I think
At this point in the summer, I stopped caring.
Yeah, no.
There's no sunblock. I don't know that I could get any more tan.
The beauty of being Italian.
I am not, but for
you're
whatever
tan.
reason, I have a good tan.
You're tan.
We all are running, I think. All right, mine is planning our fall romantic getaway anniversary trip because we haven't booked it yet.
We have not.
Every week. Oh, you know what we got to do? We
Yeah.
got to book that trip. So yeah, we're going to be going away on Columbus Day weekend.
Yep.
It'll be near our 15th anniversary, and we're going to celebrate that as a couple, and we'll tell you about that in another show.
But that's going to be great.
Yeah, so
I'm so excited.
we will get back to you guys next week when we're in the middle of our great adventure to Maine and New York City, and tell you all about it, give you some reviews, and we're going to have some videos and all sorts of fun stuff. Where do they find us, Neal?
You can find us on Facebook at RV Glamping Adventures. You can also send us an email because we love hearing from you guys at rvglampingadventures@gmail.com. Check out Kathy's great blogs and our website at
I got to get caught up. by the way.
but they're really good. At www.rvglampingadventures.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at rvglamping
Glampers.
Thank you so much for
You
the
said
help.
Instagram.
I didn't say
YouTube,
Instagram.
RV Glamping Adventures, Instagram, RV Glampers. If you pretty much Google RV Glamping something,
That's
adventures
us.
there, you'll find
That's
us.
But we love hearing from you
We
guys.
love hearing from you guys. Have a do something fun this summer. Get out there and do something. Have fun.
Thank you. And also, if you like to listen to our podcast, give us a thumbs up.
Give
on
us
that.
a thumbs up so people will be encouraged to follow us and listen to us so we can keep making these fun shows. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Have a great week.
Colton RV creates fantastic memories that will change your life forever. Have you dreamed of getting into glamping in your own RV? Colton RV can help you take that step into the future with a new or used RV. Talk with a Colton RV team member online, by phone, or in person and see hundreds of RVs, from tent trailers to motorhomes and everything in between. It's all about great selection, unequaled service, and low prices. Open late at 2 convenient locations, one in Tonawanda and one in Orchard Park, New York. Now is the time to see the future at Colton RV.